If I ask you which is the weakest generation nowadays, what would be your answer? I can tell you that it isn't Gen X, and even though they are slightly weaker than the Gen X, the Millennials, Gen Y or your parents aren't either. Then we come to Generation Z, or the Zoomers, or in other words, us. Today's people are much weaker than our ancestors. We can't even do a simple task without someone's help or without the help of a smartphone. Why is that? Why do you think that this generation of people, and most particularly men, are so weak? Even though we have smartphones and we are way smarter in some aspects compared to the previous generations, what makes us weak is our lack of struggle, our lack of failures that would then combine and end up in huge success. For example, in my country there was mandatory service in the military. This mandatory service lasted 2 years. Think of it. 2 years, my father and my grandfather had to be away from their family just to be able to learn how to defend this country. That made our fathers and their fathers men. In today's world, sadly, real masculine men are scarce. And I'm not even talking about the US. Let me tell you that if a third world war happens, most countries from the West won't be able to mobilize their younger, better population. They would have to mobilize the older men. A lot of those countries might also disappear because of that. Most people in the modern day and age don't get it, but one day you have to be the man of the house. I mean, you do realize that you are your family's tree's hope to achieve greatness. If your family name is still good and alive today, you have no excuse for not providing it with success. The year is 2024 right now and your family has gone through so much only for you to be weak and unassertive. How do you become this powerful, humble man equipped with strength, discipline and willpower? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is hard. The road is long, and there will be a ton of failures. However, if you're still standing after all of that, you will achieve your desired dreams no matter how unreachable they sound in the present moment. In order to fix everything and live your perfect life, you're going to need a set of tools to achieve those goals. As I said before, you will need discipline, willpower and strength. To obtain these skills, you will need to go through a lot of failure. This is what every Gen Z man lacks: failures. All the mistakes you make will compound and before you know it, you will be a way smarter individual. This is how we learn from the moment we are born. When we start to walk, we fall over and over again. And after enough fails, we start walking. This is how toughness is built in humans. By failing, you learn the right way to do certain things in life. You don't learn to ride a bike from watching videos. You don't learn to be strong from not failing. You just have to have the discipline to not let those failures stop you from achieving greatness. But there's one thing to keep in mind. Even if you have discipline and you're consistent with your goals, you will strongly need another attribute called patience. As I said earlier, you didn't learn to walk on the same time you first tried, but with enough time you learn. Most people have the discipline but lack the patience. Remember, nothing great in life happens fast. Most great things happen throughout your whole life and that makes them great. If you want to watch another no bullshit straight to the point video on how to attain the skill patience, watch this video. Look, I want to ask you one question. Have you ever been a part of a community that was small and gradually explodes and becomes popular? Do you want to be a part of such a community? Do you want to help more men discover the red pill and as a whole become a better man and crush their dreams? Do you want to help me achieve my dreams? Then you can go and click that subscribe button so you do all of the before mentioned. Thank you so much, it means a lot, bro.